at Olongapo School was about to begin. Students lined up for flag ceremony, and the topic of an upcoming moving up ceremony was the only thing we had to talk about. Everyone was full of bliss, making plans seemingly as if we were sure of the future. Might I say, we were naive little teens. But we didn't mind. It'll only be a few more days that we'll be here having those conversations. And besides, we'll be missing it. The flag ceremony ended with us full of anticipation and hope. But that was 4 months ago. A time when we had plans to get together and celebrate this momentous day and be together with our family and friends, to travel and unwind from the stress, and to be able to appreciate a one-time experience. To our dismay, all those plans were destroyed by a series of unfortunate events and an ambiguous and forbidding reality, twisting our expectations into a seemingly unbearable degree. Nowadays, we remain stuck in our homes, practicing the same dreary routine every single day. No one had anticipated such a terrible setback to happen. It only not pushed this moving up ceremony at stake, but it also put a strain on our society and well-being. We begin to feel uncertain, and the unknown consumes us. Our sense of security slowly collapses and leaves us vulnerable. In a nutshell, it has put our lives into a standstill. It undeniably puts us in an uncomfortable spot, making us feel as if we're powerless against the situation. However, at this time full of doubt and unanswered questions, try looking from the perspective of a flower that has emerged from the asphalt of a highway, having both the qualities of delicateness and resilience at the same time. There's no certainty on what it's about to face when it emerges. It's not sure if it will even survive. But despite the vulnerability of being exposed in harsh conditions, it grows, continuing to embrace life, even blooming in adversity, not minding about its past, and setting the future aside, and living through today. It sees the situation not as a hindrance, but rather a reason to show its strength and say, "Hey, I'm here," and make its presence known. Right now, it's either you let the situation manhandle you, or let it shape you into a tougher and improved version of yourself, where you've grown mentally and emotionally and learned how to tolerate the uncertainty of life, and even come to embrace it eventually. Find your middle ground and focus on what you can do for today, because today is the only certain thing that we hold on to. Today counts, as yesterday has already gone and tomorrow is unsure. It will come to no surprise that what occurs around us is inevitable. What happens, happens. You cannot change it, and neither can I. It is impossible to alter fate, but what's possible is to change how your mind reacts and perceives it. Only then can we be set free from the fear of the indefinite. By letting go of the need for reassurance, accepting negative aspects of our lives, and succumbing to vulnerability and replacing those with confidence to venture towards the void, we are able to overcome hardships and challenges and become adaptable. Weaknesses become strengths, worrying turns into mindfulness, and denial transforms into acceptance. And personally, I wouldn't have learned that if it wasn't for those who have stuck with me since the beginning. I want to take the time to thank those who had taught me the value of living the moment. Those who showed me the uncertainty is not to be feared, but rather to be embraced because risks are worth taking. They are the embodiment of my message, and without them, this speech would be of little meaning. Foremost, I thank God for giving not only me, but for giving us the wisdom to be able to reach this kind of success. He gives us hope and enlightenment during hardships and continues to guide us towards becoming better individuals. To my ever-supportive family for pushing me to become who I am today, and not giving up on me when I had almost given up on myself. Most especially to my grandma, who had passed away 2 years ago. She was my #1 fan in everything that I did, and she wanted to be the one to go up the stage with me as I receive my hard-earned achievements. She might not be here to do so, but I know that she's still very much proud of me for getting this far. I love you so much, Mama. Para sa inyo po to. To my grandpa, who always appreciates the efforts that I put into studying. To my Auntie Maddie, who I have looked up to ever since I was young. She is one of the strongest women that I know, and I strive to be where she is right now. To her and Uncle George, thank you for giving me the opportunity to study at a private school and receive the best education that I can get. To my loving parents, thank you for always being there in support for all of my endeavors in life. You never cease to amaze me at how amazing of a parent you two can be. I promise to give you the life that you never experienced. To my siblings, thank you for my perfect balance of peace and chaos. You make my life dazzle, and I cannot thank you enough for that. To my other aunts, uncles, and cousins, thank you for continuously filling my everyday with inspiration and positivity. I love you all so much. To our Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Rosalie Salva, our school chaplain, Pastor Martin Lutan, our beloved principals, Dr. Amy A. Sarabia and Mrs. P.S. Madlangbayan, and our school director, Mrs. Miriam Salang. Thank you for being Olongapo West School's great leaders. You are the institution's foundation, and without all of you, our school wouldn't be the success that it is today. To our alma mater, Olongapo West School, and all of its hardworking admin and staff, I give my sincerest gratitude for upholding our vision and mission and helping each student thrive in all aspects, thus giving us a place we can call our second home. To our teachers and their unrelenting passion for educating and nurturing us, each and every one of them inspiring us in unique ways, teaching us not only textbook information, but also their own experiences in dealing with challenges that they face themselves. Ma'am Miles, Sir Borbe, Sir JD, and Sir Dilig, and especially Sir Jang, we all miss your terrific sense of humor. You never fail to make our day a little brighter by making us laugh. Sir Boggs, thank you for getting me outside my comfort zone and making me realize my potential, especially during the SPC. And, of course, sharing my love for Panic at the Disco. Sir Bernard and Sir Dex, you two are the best father figure that we could have ever asked for. Corny, pero mapagmahal. Sir PJ, you were an unanswered prayer when I was struggling to keep myself afloat from all the negativity. Continue to be a blessing to others, sir. Ma'am Rina, Ma'am Ana, Ma'am JM, Sir A, and Sir Nero, all of you may be strict, but it definitely paid off because we all learned how to discipline ourselves and become wise in making decisions. Ma'am Jen, Ma'am Ces, Ma'am Jomara, and Ma'am Joby, you taught us the value of kindness because you yourselves are the most kind-hearted people that we come to know. Ma'am Sel and Ma'am Carmi, the most fun people that you can be with, yet at the same time, they are the best at giving life advices. Sir Joey and Sir Marvin, thank you for being patient and making us understand lessons at our own pace. Ma'am Dan and Ma'am Kat, you bring out the creativity in every student and inspire us to explore our limits. To all the other teachers, thank you for filling us with your knowledge and loving us like your own sons and daughters. And of course, last but most definitely not the least, Sir Tam. Thank you for everything. The opportunities, support, motivation, all of it. I can't express it enough through this message how thankful I am for you. 4 years of memories and experiences, all unforgettable. You carried me to greatness with your wisdom and understanding, and for that I will forever be grateful. Thank you, sir, for making my experience complete. I may not be able to repay all of your hard work right now, but I promise to do so in the future when I finish my studies and continue to pay it forward. Lastly, to my friends and fellow graduates, Lester, Josh, Chaula, Aliyah, Jamila, KM, Jopoy, Janica, Jerwell, Gab, Hannah, Ellie, and Keisha. Thank you for being a constant reminder of what the joys of being a high school student is. You made my stay at Wesley an even greater experience, and I hope I made yours better as well. 7 joy, 8 wisdom, 9 compassion, and 10 perseverance. The second families I had for the past 4 years. Thank you for such an incredibly wild ride. We'll be missing the siomai rice in the canteen, watching horror films, open forums, overnight camping, musical practices, filming, and even Kuya Art telling us it's time to go home kasi bawal na daw estudyante kapag 6 onwards. Because all of those were memorable experiences, and there's too many of them to mention. It was fun while it lasted, but now we have to go and part our ways. And I bid us all a good distinction. Now my time to speak is coming to an end. I remind you again that life is too short to be worried over the little things that you can control in your life. Focus on what makes you a better person, and do it today. Tell people that you love them and appreciate even the little things that life offers you. And eventually, every day when you wake up with the mindset that with every uncertainty, there always comes an opportunity. God bless and congratulations, Batch 2019-2020.